Hi, Matt. Hey, thanks so much for having me. I am excited to be working on this with you. So, in regards to the first question, who should be refinancing? It kind of comes down to a few different options. Anybody looking to shorten their term, right? Maybe from a 30 to a 20 or even a 15. Certainly anybody that's bought a house in the last couple of years who has PMI on their loan could really take advantage of looking at some options there. And then lastly, anybody's looking to do some improvements, maybe pull some cash out for whatever, extra space or, some of the renovation type work or whatever, so. Yeah, that's another really good question. So if you just refinanced recently, should you look at doing it again? It sort of depends, how long ago you looked at it. If it was over a year ago, it probably makes sense to at least look at it and see if, the situation's improved a little bit. Additionally, somebody that had PMI on their loan, we might be able to get rid of. So another great question. Matt, the real downside to refinancing, if any, is just the larger loan amount, right? Potentially starting over on the term, although if it makes sense, it's worth both of those options to take a look at it. One of the things that sort of separates me from most of the pack is we really kind of analyze the situation, the current situation, and the potential for the new situation. So we'll look at all the numbers, to look at principal versus interest and max savings and stuff like that. So a lot more detailed than most in terms of just spitting out numbers. So anyway, hope that helps there. Good question. Boy, this last question is pretty tough. Really kind of a personal decision. It's really easy for me, and probably you too, right, to collectively work with anybody to kind of go through figures and numbers to try and figure out what's going to make the most sense. Easy to always set up a time just to talk about some of those ideas and figures. So anyway, that's a good point that not a lot of people think of. So thanks for asking. That's a good one.